Hello, everybody. Ian Robson here. Welcome back to another episode of. Just tink that. There we go. Coffee with Ian. I was just making sure my microphone was turned on right. This is the best way to check. Oh, yeah. I'll just leave those on. All right. As the title suggests today, we're talking a little bit about DLCs and some new mods that are coming out. Punk, Buster, hello. Casso, hello. New DLC that's coming out. So the newest DLC that has come out for the Hunter Call of the Wild is the Lodge DLC. Very, very cool stuff. Allows you to kind of, any animal you harvest allows you to taxidermize it, and then you can put it into your hunting lodge, which I think is fantastic. Gives you a reason to find some more rare animals, which is kind of neat. So you get to see some of those ones that you wouldn't normally have. So one of the ones I got a while back, but I haven't. The lodges weren't available. Was I got a couple of albinos, and I wish I had the lodges back then. So Casso, you like my channel? Thanks very much. So, too late now. It's done. I have to go and look around for a new one. Of course, you can always go diamonds. I haven't gotten too many diamonds lately, but what I have found has been mostly just gold level moose and gold level black-tailed deer and white-tailed deer sort of thing. So it has been pretty interesting in that regard. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on some of the herds in the game to see if I find any big ones. I did have a level, I did have a really high level white-tailed deer. I think it was like 91 kilograms, something like that. And then it was 91 kilograms, I think, but 95 was like the cutoff. So do I play on PC? Yes. Thanks for all your tutorial videos and mods. Help me out a lot. You're very welcome. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. So another big mod that came out or is being released soon is there's a horse mod that was being released. Let's see if I can just bring it up here. The horse mod that is being released is like a horse self-propelled sprayer. They just released that just the other day there. Is that... where is it here? I just saw it. Together, yes, here it is. Together with Vertex Designs, we're happy to announce the Horse Aggravation will arrive to Farming Simulator next week. So that's from a tweet they recently posted. So I thought that was kind of neat. So I'll post that in the chat there so you guys can see. Can you show your best map? What do you mean by that, Casso? You mean like the best map for me personally? I don't know. I really liked Ravenport. Bizarrely enough, new Woodshire is growing on me more and more these days. But for some reason, I just really enjoyed Ravenport for whatever reason. Although I still haven't got really like stuck in on a specific map lately. One hasn't been like, ooh, I really like that. So that's the one thing I've noticed, at least for me. There are maps out there, but I haven't found anything that I'm really like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So looks like there's a few new maps out. Mountain Montana, No Creeks Farms, Rolling Hills. Yeah, so Mountain Montana, I guess. Black Mountain Montana, I think is the newest one. That's really just all mountains though. And then the other one that came out, at least on American Eagle Moddings, is Avon. This is Avon. Maybe that's an acronym for something, because Avon is a company that sells products for health-related things like hand lotion, stuff like that. So I can play on PS4. Perfect. I can play on PC. So yeah, that's the other thing that came out. The aggravation mods are going to come out in Farm Sim at some point in the near future, which is very cool because those ones are the ones that we had. I think we had the horse. It wasn't like a DLC, but it was almost like a pack, the horse pack, where it had a whole bunch of mods in there. So we'll see that again in the upcoming not DLC, but the upcoming release of it, which would be really neat. So, and there's a couple other interesting things that come out. John Deere slice weights. I don't know. I've never heard it being called slice weights before, but I guess that's what they kind of are. We call them suitcase weights at work. I guess slight weights could work, or slice weights could work. And there's actually, interesting little fact, there's actually a John Deere logging mods. Now, I don't log at all, so I'm really not going to jump out of my chair to get these ones. But there's a tree feller buncher, and then there's also a truck with the crane on it to lift up the cut pieces of logs. So it's kind of neat. So, what's your favorite mob in my favorite mob in Farm Sim map? My favorite map, probably Ravenport right now. I'm playing Facility, and I'm sad I can't play with you. Oh, you mean PS4 for Farm Sim or PS4 for the Hunter? Lancy, what's up? Hope you're doing all right over there. So yeah, those are the big things that just came up that got released recently. I know there have been some progress made on the weather mod, the seasons mod. So hopefully we'll see that come out in the near future. We'll see how that turns out. So, and then the auto drive mod, I've been messing around with that actually. It's been pretty neat actually what you can do with it. I haven't got delved into it too deeply because it hasn't been necessary as of yet, but I'm sure I'll see some interesting things. Well, if I go to play on a single player map, I might create a network and go from there. That's where I can really explore it. So, Yuri, if that's how you say your name, hello. So, yeah, but the auto drive mod is very cool. It's interesting what you can do with it. Like you can't do everything you can do with Courseplay, and of course, Courseplay is out in beta right now, but not like a full release. So you have to be careful with that, because if you play with a beta and something goes wrong, you can't blame anybody because it's a beta. It's not like a full release, it's not a stable release. So those are the things you need to keep in mind when you're messing around with it, at least. So that's my opinion on that. And of course, guidance steering mod is out, but it has not been fully released as of yet. It's been just a partial, beta release at the moment. So, but it does work. It works really well, actually. Oh, the Follow Me mod, is it out for multiplayer? Is not supported still, so that sucks. So the Follow Me mod is the one that we have seen in the past, basically, and it's pretty amazing. Allows you to do lots of things. So, for example, you could be the one raking, then you have a baler behind you, and then you could the baler behind you would actually automatically drop off. Well, yeah, I guess it would bail. I'm not sure if it would unload the bales without the auto unload bail mod. Don't know. I don't think I ever tried it in 17 without it. But so far, Decker's making some updates to that mod, which is good. I believe he was the original author of this mod, Follow Me mod. So, and yeah, hopefully we'll see some cool things coming from that. I don't think anything else has really gone that crazy that I can think of. No, nothing too big a release. I guess the biggest release I think right now, is, for me at least, has been the Lodges DLC. I take a bit of break from Farm Sim, played it too much, so I have been playing SCM, Car Mechanic Simulator. Yes, I do like that game. For some reason, when I play it, I'm like, oh, this is so cool, but I don't think it's, I'm not sure how enjoyable it is to watch, so that's why I don't record very much of it. But I don't have a drive to play it. Actually, I to play it like normally. It's normally like, Farm Sim will go play or something like that. But I have a whole bunch of DLCs for Car Mechanic Simulator. It's ridiculous. Let's see what I have here. I have quite a long list. The Porsche DLC, the Ford DLC, the Bugatti DLC, the Bentley DLC, the Lotus DLC, Plymouth DLC, the Dodge DLC, and the Jeep DLC. I think there's one other one I don't have in there right now, but yeah, it's silly. So I have quite a few of them, and I haven't put that many hours into that game actually, but it is pretty cool. I really like what you can do it with, like the junkyard and all that jazz, but I just never got into it enough to get really crazy into it. So, but it is a very cool game, I have to admit that. So what was I don't know why I was thinking about it. I was talking to one of the bosses at work, well, his dad, I guess. And he did a lot of he made a lot of old custom cars and revamped them. He does the whole, goes to Florida in the winter, comes back to Canada in the summer. And he talked about fixing up a car and adjusting a car. So it kind of made me think of this game. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of neat to check out again. With all the DLCs I have too, for Pete's sake. I have so many of them. I think there may be even a couple I don't have on here for some reason, because they, let's see. I don't know if I have anything that's on here. No, I don't think so. No, that's a different game. And so is that. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of neat. I might kick it in a notch one day. It's too bad you don't know no multiplayer, so you couldn't work together with somebody. But say la vie, I suppose. So, but yeah, that is what's going down with Coffee with Ian this week, I guess. probably a little bit of Hunter the Call of the Wild this weekend with the new lodges coming out. I'll definitely try to get some more animals into my lodge. And if you are a friend on Steam, by all means, check out my lodge as well. I don't friend everybody on Steam, FYI, but there's quite a few people that do. Anyways, I think with that, folks, I think I'm going to head out for the time being. My name's Ian Robson. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Coffee with Ian, and I will catch you guys next time. And as always, enjoy the coffee. Or I should do this. There we go. You have a lot of them. I have a lot of them over. Yeah, there's lots of modded cards in there now too, so which is pretty. Anyways, catch you guys later.